Kate Morgan at breakfast
on BBC WM
95.6.
22 minutes to 8, a new scheme is being launched in one part of the West Midlands to tackle the number of young people who are homeless. Last year, 100 16 and 17-year-olds in Solihull needed help with sorting out somewhere to live. More than a third of the people classed as homeless in the area are between 18 and 24. So schools in Solihull are getting a special pack and a DVD to help teach pupils about the local services that can help. Here's an idea of the stories that it covers.
What have I done? Oh my God, you're so unfair.
We've been over this, sweetheart. Look, when you talk to me like that, you know the rules.
Rules, it's like living in a prison being here.
Great. Just great. It's hard for all of us with you living here, you know, whilst you're living under my roof.
Get away from me. You're not my dad.
No, I'm not, thank God. And where is he then, eh?
Open up, Dawn!
Dad, please, just go away.
Look, I said I was sorry and it won't happen again.
You've said it before, Dad, just please go away.
You did say it'd only be for a couple of nights.
Yeah.
And it's been a week.
Right. Well, I didn't know we were counting, but if you want me gone, then I'll go, shall I?
No, I don't mean this minute, it's just...
Chris Cowan is director at Loudmouth, which helped to make the film. He's in the studio now. Chris, good morning.
Good morning.
Just tell us a little bit more about what's on the DVD, how it was made.
Yeah, the DVD contains 5 episodes of a kind of soap opera, which tells the story of 4 different characters and their journey through homelessness. Because I think one of the things we wanted to highlight was that homelessness isn't about kind of someone living on the streets with a long beard and a shopping trolley and eating through bins. It's often about just not having a permanent place to stay, sofa surfing, staying at people's mates' houses for a long time. So I think it's to challenge some of the common stereotypes around homelessness. So the DVD has got some short elements of drama, and each of the lesson plans shows one of those episodes of the drama. It also includes interviews with people who have actually been homeless, so they're telling their stories. So Ryan, who you talked to this morning, he's featured on the DVD and he's talking about his story, along with a lot of other young people in Solihull.
How much impact do you think this is going to have? I mean, you know, to bring it down to its basics, it's a couple of videos, you know, it's a few videos, it's a few interviews. How much impact's that going to have, do you think, on kids in schools to teach them about homelessness?
Yeah. Well, my organisation, Loudmouth, is predominantly a theatre and education organisation. So we go out into schools and do work on a range of different issues, whether that's alcohol, sexual health, bullying, so on. And so we know that this using drama as a way to engage young people in thinking about the issues in a realistic way and using humour and making it very accessible and in their own context does work. And because it's what that does, it's a starting point for discussion. If somebody just watched the DVD, you're right, probably not a lot would change. Well, this works, someone watches it and then they engage in discussing the issues and talk about how it might affect them.
And is the idea that the DVD isn't the kind of the end of it, it's very much the beginning of it?
Yeah, the way that the DVD and lesson plans have been structured, someone can do 5 complete sessions, or they can do a 1 standalone session. They can run it over a longer period, so they can explore some of the issues in more depth. There are lots of resources within the pack about where people can go to for support. So really the DVD is the starting point, and it's the pack and the things that teachers can do that really kind of make the impact.
All right, Chris, good to speak to you. Thanks very much for coming in. Chris Cowan, director at Loudmouth, which helped to make this DVD, which, as we say, has been circulated to school children, pupils in Solihull, just to teach them about the advice and the support that's out there to prevent some of these homeless figures we're hearing about this morning.